Hello, good evening, and welcome back to another episode of No Space, No Time World. Hello, all you lovely beings out there. My name is Cyrielle. I'm here on the Conscious Consumer Network every Wednesday evening to take you through a meditation and to give out a healing transmission. Now, I'm really going to get into things quickly here because we're doing something new and it might take a while. Okay, so I'm going to get started with the meditation a bit earlier than usual. So what are we doing? We are going to work on manifesting. So the idea for this transmission came through a few nights ago, just suddenly as I was going to sleep. I thought, okay, well, let's see how this works then. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this works. So I know this is short notice, unless any of you have read the little ad thing for the show in advance, but I need you to write down something you would like to manifest. But make sure that it's an intention that is totally from the heart and positive. So you've got to write down a totally heart-based positive intention to manifest. Now I'm going to give you time to do it. Okay, so suggestions. You may already have an idea of what you'd like to manifest. You might have loads of things you want to manifest. But at short notice, you may be thinking, what can I think of? What can I do? What do I need to manifest? What do I want to do first? Well, there's, of course, all the usual things that people talk about wanting to manifest, like money, a relationship, a new home, health, successful business, and all that kind of stuff. But how about things like manifesting the solution to a problem, or manifesting you being able to live your life's purpose, all that kind of thing as well. So there's many beautiful and loving things that we can manifest. Be creative. You can even just simply state your intention is to clear all blocks in the way of achieving something, a certain thing in your life. And be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. But you also want to get it in a nice, beautiful way. Don't stress though. We can do this again. I'm kind of planning on doing this manifestation healing transmission maybe once a month or every few weeks. We'll see how it goes. Would you like that? I thought that might be nice. So then you'll have an intention. You'll have time to get another intention ready, like every month or every few weeks before the show. But for now, this evening, in case you feel pressured or pushed to think of anything, just kind of keep it short, really. Because you'll have plenty of time to come up with something else or more meaty when we repeat this manifestation healing transmission again. So regarding the actual transmission, I have adapted it from a personal healing protocol I created for use with clients to help them manifest certain things in their lives. And it seemed to work pretty well. And some clients reported seeing a shift within a couple of hours. Some reported feeling a shift within 12 hours or less. And I've actually never tried it on myself, so I don't know. I haven't done it yet for myself. which is pretty dumb, isn't it, really? I should do. But we'll see how it works. I've had very good feedback from clients. So we'll see how it works in this kind of scenario, in a group healing transmission format. So it's kind of experimental. I like experimental. So I will need feedback from all of you on this, okay? So no keeping quiet. If things start to manifest, things change, things shift, let me know. And be prepared for big changes, rapid changes, and unexpected changes in being successful with your intention. Be prepared for things to happen in weird and wonderful ways. Because exactly how your intention will manifest may be in a way you were not expecting at all. So you may get some very big surprises and unexpected things happening. Okay, so I'm going to tell you more about this after we have done our weekly meditation. But I want to do our weekly meditation first so you can get into a nice state of mind. And if you haven't yet thought of an intention, something you want to manifest, one may just pop up during the meditation. Anything can happen. If you have a pen and paper nearby, or if you don't have one nearby and you want to get one quickly, do so, because something might just come up and then you can just note it down. And I'll tell you what to do after the meditation. So, get your pen and paper ready if you want to. Okay, now relax. Get into a comfortable position and take off your shoes if you can. Sit or lay down, whichever you can do. Whatever feels the most comfortable for you, and whatever you can do in the space that you're in. Close your eyes and clear your mind and be at peace. Take a deep breath. Now focus on the point approximately 2 to 3 fingers width below your navel. Staying at the level of this point, shift your focus to right inside your body. Go right inside. Any participating extraterrestrials, please focus on your own center within and go right inside there. You are now all in your core, the core of your body and of your entire energy field. And breathe deeply, slowly and deeply. Breathe in the pure light of spirit and exhale this pure light directly into your core. Fill this core space. Fill this core space with the pure, loving light with every out-breath. Feel it spread out, revitalizing and rejuvenating your core. Keep breathing, saturating your core with spirit. As this pure, loving light spreads, it reveals a door. This is the lower door of your core. Door number 1. Please walk towards this door. And with thanks and gratitude and a smile from your heart center, open door number 1 and step through. You are now in the lower chamber of your core. Breathe deeply, slowly and deeply. Breathe in the pure light of spirit and exhale this pure light into the lower chamber of your core, filling it completely with pure, loving light. Keep breathing. With every exhalation, feel this pure light spread, revitalizing, rejuvenating your lower chamber, clearing away all stuck energies, clearing away all heavy and dense energies, revitalizing your physical form, keep breathing, and with every exhalation, more is cleared, more and more. Notice that you begin to feel brighter and more alive as your physical form is revitalized. Keep breathing. And now, this pure loving light has saturated the lower chamber of your core. And another door is revealed. This is the middle door, door number 2. Please walk towards this door. And with thanks and gratitude and a smile from your heart center, open door number 2 and step through. You are now in the middle chamber of your core, the chamber of the heart. Breathe deeply, slowly and deeply. Keep breathing. With every out-breath, gradually fill this chamber with love. Breathe in the pure, loving light of spirit and exhale this pure light into the middle chamber of your core, filling it completely with pure love. Keep breathing. And with every exhalation, feel this light and love spread, feel it revitalize your middle chamber. Feel it clear away all stuck energy. Feel it clear away all dense energy. Feel it clear away all heavy energy. And feel it clearing away all energies that are not loving energies. Let them all dissolve so that they cannot return. Keep breathing. With every exhalation, more of this dense and heavy energy is clear. More unloving energy is clear. Keep breathing and exhaling and continue until the only energy that can possibly exist in this middle chamber is that of love. Saturate this middle chamber with love unconditional. And now as love takes over, yet another door is revealed. This is the upper door, door number 3. Please walk towards this door. And with thanks and gratitude and a huge smile from your heart center, open door number 3 and step through. You are now in the upper chamber of your core. This is your core connection to spirit and the spiritual realm. Breathe deeply. Breathe slowly and deeply. And breathe in the pure, sparkling, bright light of spirit. And exhale this pure light into the upper chamber of your core, filling it completely with pure, loving, bright, sparkling light. Keep breathing. With every exhalation, feel this wonderful light spread. Feel it revitalize your upper chamber, clearing away all stuck energies, clearing away all dense energies. Feel it clearing away all heavy energy. And feel it clearing all blocks to higher dimensions, opening and strengthening your connection to spirit. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Feel this pure light of spirit spread and spread until your upper chamber is absolutely full, until there's nothing else in your upper chamber but the pure, sparkling, bright and powerful and loving light of spirit. Feel it, breathe it in, within and without. Let it spread throughout your physical form, into every cell, into your DNA, your RNA, all your genes, chromosomes and nuclear bases, and into every other part of you, physical, etheric, all systems, all chakras, nadis, meridians. Let it spread throughout your field, right out, saturating every part of you. Feel it spread. Feel it transmuting all denseness, all stuckness. Feel it removing all blocks to all that you are and to all that is. Feel it. Be it. Now all your systems, all your fields, plus all 3 chambers of your core are filled completely with the pure, loving, gentle and powerful light of Spirit. Pause in this love. Feel the peace. Bathe in it. And now take an even deeper breath. And exhale strongly this time, expanding this pure, loving light of Spirit, exploding it further and further, dimension to dimension across all realities and parallels, further and further and further, until you experience a sudden stillness. You are at source. You have reached source. Feel the stillness. Feel the peace. Feel the love. Feel the purity. Bathe in this exquisite energy and give thanks for all that you are and for all that is. And now remain in this state. Remember how it feels. Remember the stillness. Remember the peace, the purity. Remember the love and how it feels. Remember so that you can return to this blissful state at will. At any time that you wish to return, and give thanks for this. And now when you're ready, please slowly and gently open your eyes and gently return to this reality, but whilst keeping your strong connection to Source. Okay, welcome back to the space we're in. hopefully, if you didn't already have an intention that you wish to manifest, one will have appeared during the meditation. If so, please write it down if you feel you need to. It's sometimes a good idea to do that because if you have specific wording come through, it's often good to stick to the specific wording that just channeled through. And it can be quite easy just to forget the exact wording that happened. So if you feel you need to write something, do. If nothing came through and you still have no idea, how about manifesting an amazing November for yourself or something like that? So something simple and short. So, before we begin, how this works is that I will do my preparations, like opening the space and all that, calling in the teams, etc., etc. And when I've done that, I will instruct you to state your intention to manifest. And I will give you time to state it. I will pause. And I will say, after I've done the preparations, when I get to that point, I will say, please state your intention now. And what I want you to do is just say, for example, in this way. I would like you to say it in this way. It's nice. Say, and you can write this down if you want. Say with, this is just for an example, with love, grace and ease, and for the highest will and good of all, I, say your name, manifest, and then insert your intention. So, say for example, me, just off the top of my head, I would say, for instance, with love, grace and ease, and for the highest will and good of all, I, Cyrielle, manifest being able to play my trombone solo in orchestra absolutely perfectly and beautifully. That's just an example. Okay? So we have somebody asking a question. Can it be anything, or are there rules and limitations? The only limitations are yourself. No limits, no limitations. Just make sure it's heart-based and something positive. Whatever you want, okay? No limits. It's your intention to manifest whatever you want. The only limits, as I said, are the limits we put on ourselves. So be creative, but do it all with love, okay? Something that isn't heart-based is less likely to succeed, right? So also, when you state your intention, put as much heart feeling as you can into the words. This gives more power to your intention. Words are powerful. Just know you are putting your intention out there into the quantum fields. You're putting it out there into the sea of all possibilities, where everything is possible. So say it passionately. if you're in a place where you don't want to say it out loud, say it in your head, but still do it with feeling. Yeah? So, after your statement, and I will give you enough time to say what you need to say. And if you've already finished and I'm still pausing, just sit with the energy of what you're saying, you know? And then I will continue with the transmission, the healing transmission. So what the healing transmission is doing, and adapted from the protocol that I created for clients, is clearing pathways out into the quantum fields and back, pathways that may be blocking your intention to manifest. Most of the blocks are on the way out. There's not many blocks coming back in. It's mostly on the way out. Blocks can be things like negative self-beliefs, or a belief that it can never happen, a subconscious belief, fears that you might actually be successful in manifesting. Many people have that as a subconscious fear of succeeding, as well as a conscious fear of failing. There's many things, interference energies. Also, negative projections from others. A very dear friend of mine once said it's often best not to tell people what you're going to do, because they put negatives on it and stops it from happening. Okay, so I have included that in this to clear negative projections from others, because people can be jealous, or some people don't want you to succeed in what you're doing. So, just keep it quiet. Let it happen. What else? There can be core beliefs that can stop you manifesting what you want to manifest. There can be things from different incarnations or past incarnations that are hanging around in your blueprint. All sorts of things, traumas and shocks. Most, I would say, 96% of the things that are going to be blocking you from successfully manifesting what you want to manifest are totally subconscious, unconscious, or from other people. So, because people, sometimes people say, I'm really trying hard to manifest this and manifest that, but nothing ever happens. And it happens for so many people. But then again, you can try too hard. Sometimes just a thought like that, and it will manifest. It just depends on a lot of things. But we shall see what happens here. So I'm just going to repeat when I say please state your intention now. You need to say with love, grace and ease, and for the highest will and good. I, and your name, manifest and what you want to manifest. Okay, so there are going to be some long pauses in this. So be patient and don't panic thinking that everything's gone off air and I've gone offline. Some of these things I will need to pause quite long for, possibly. We'll see how it goes. Because there may be quite a few things to shift. But once you have actually stated your intention, You can relax and I'll do all the rest of the work. But you may zone out totally. You may fall asleep. It doesn't matter. You have stated your intention. It's out there. So just don't worry about anything else after that, right? Just trust and feel and know in your heart that your intention to manifest is fully received by spirit. Okay? Right. So, are you ready? I hope so. If you're still writing or haven't written and you want to write something, you've still got a couple of minutes or so while I do the preparations, all right? So don't panic, no stress. Okay, let's go. Everyone please close your eyes and relax. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly. We request an immediate shift to no space, no time. Now. Healing transmission team and manifestation team. Please open and prepare a multidimensional space for a clearing of all blocks to manifesting our heart-based intentions. Thank you. Teams, please clear and remove any dense energies from my space and from the space of each being receiving this transmission. Teams, please place the being you are working with in a protective sphere to shield this being from all outside interference. Stabilize. Thank you. I address all the guides, masters, and teams of each being receiving this healing transmission to please come online now. Please be on standby, ready to assist and support the being you are working with. On all levels and layers, multidimensionally throughout space and time. And for the highest and best good of all, we request the optimal clearing on all levels of all blocks in the way of the successful manifestation of our heart-based intention for all participants. Masters and specialists for both human and extraterrestrials, online now. Teams for both humans and extraterrestrials, please access and connect to the core and heart chakra of the being you are working with. Thank you. Teams open all energetic pathways between the core and the heart chakra. Please clear and remove all blockages, all stuck and dense energies, and clear and remove all interference from these pathways. Thank you. Teams open all energetic pathways between the quantum fields and the being you're working with. Please clear and remove all blocks and interferences within these pathways. Secure all connections for each being with maximum security on all levels. Thank you. Okay, everyone. Please enter your heart space now and take a deep breath. As in the example I gave you earlier, please now state your heartfelt intention to manifest. With love, grace, and ease, and for the highest will and good of all, I all teams, from the being you are working with, please clear and remove all the stresses and subconscious resistance to the successful manifestation of their specific intention. Please clear and remove all negative projections and jealousies from others that are preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear all personal fears, whether rational or irrational, whether realistic or unrealistic, that are preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear all effects from the fears of others that are preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear all self-doubt, worry, confusion, and anxiety that is preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear all fear of failure and all fear of success that is preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear all linear time, past, present, and future traumas, shocks, and experiences that are preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear all conscious and subconscious entrapments from self and others on any level that are preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear all associated negative self-beliefs, core beliefs, negative self-judgments, whether conscious or subconscious, that are preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear any associated health issues that are preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. If any finance is required for this intention to manifest successfully, please ensure that all required finance becomes readily available in perfect alignment and fully supporting all steps within this process. Please clear any associated deep survival switching at all levels that may be preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear all associated survival emotions running from the deep survival switching that are preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear any associated distortions within the universal interface structure that are preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please also clear anything else that hasn't been mentioned that is preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please make any necessary 369 solfeggio corrections to clear all findings in steps 1 to 15. All teams, we will now repeat all steps 1 to 16, but this time the clearing is within the energetic pathways leading from the heart center of the being you are working with out to all chakras, major and minor. Within these pathways, please clear and remove all stresses and subconscious resistance, all negative projections and jealousies from others, all personal fears, whether rational or irrational, realistic or unrealistic, all effects from the fears of others, all self-doubt, worry, confusion and anxiety, please clear all fear of failure, all fear of success, all linear time, past, present and future traumas and shocks. All conscious and subconscious entrapments from self and others. Please clear all conscious, all associated negative self-beliefs. core beliefs, all negative self-judgments, conscious and subconscious, please clear any associated health issues. Please ensure any required finance becomes readily available, in perfect alignment and fully supporting all steps of the manifestation process. Please clear any associated deep survival switching at all levels, along with all associated survival emotions. Please also clear anything else that hasn't been mentioned. And please make any necessary 369 solfeggio corrections to clear all findings in the energetic pathways from the heart center to all chakras, major and minor. Teams, we will now repeat these clearings, this time from all chakras, major and minor. So please clear and remove all stresses and subconscious resistance. All negative projections and jealousies. All personal fears, whether rational or irrational, whether realistic or unrealistic. All effects from the fears of others. All self-doubt, worry, confusion, and anxiety. all fear of failure and all fear of success. All linear time, past, present, and future traumas, shocks, and experiences. All conscious and subconscious entrapments from self and others on any level. All associated negative self-beliefs, core beliefs, negative self-judgments, conscious or subconscious. Any associated health issues. Any required finance to be readily available, in perfect alignment, and to fully support all steps within the manifestation process. Please clear any associated deep survival switching at all levels, along with all associated survival emotions running. Please also clear anything else that hasn't been mentioned. And please make any necessary 369 solfeggio corrections to clear all findings. Teams, we are now repeating these clearings, this time within the energetic pathways from all chakras, major and minor, out to the universal interface structure. In these pathways, please clear and remove all stresses and subconscious resistance to the successful manifestation of the specific intention. Please clear and remove all negative projections and jealousies from others. All personal fears, whether rational or irrational, realistic or unrealistic. Please clear all effects from the fears of others. Please clear all self-doubt, worry, confusion and anxiety. all fear of failure and fear of success. Please clear all linear time, past, present and future, traumas, shocks and experiences. Please clear all conscious and subconscious entrapments from self and others. All associated negative self-beliefs, core beliefs, negative self-judgments, conscious or subconscious. The energies of any associated health issues. Anything blocking required finance. Please clear any associated deep survival switching at all levels, along with all survival emotions. Please also clear anything else that hasn't been mentioned. And please make any necessary 369 solfeggio corrections to clear all findings. Teams, we will repeat all these clearings, this time from all components and pathways of the universal interface structure, including all nodal points, core, and all figure eight energies and flows. These clear and remove all stresses and subconscious resistance from these areas. All negative projections and jealousies from others. Or personal fears, whether rational or irrational, realistic or unrealistic. All effects from the fears of others. All self-doubt, worry, confusion, and anxiety. all fear of failure and fear of success, all linear time, past, present and future traumas, shocks and experiences, all conscious and subconscious entrapments from self and others on any level. All associated negative self-beliefs, core beliefs, negative self-judgments, conscious or subconscious. The frequencies of any associated health issues. Any blocks to required finance. Please also clear any associated deep survival switching at all levels, along with all associated survival emotions running. Please also clear any associated distortions within the universal interface structure. And anything else that hasn't been mentioned. And please make any necessary 369 solfeggio corrections to clear all findings. Teams, we will repeat these clearings, but this time we are clearing the energetic pathways leading from the universal interface out to all coordinates of the blueprint of the being you are working with. Please clear all and remove all stresses and subconscious resistance. All negative projections and jealousies from others. All personal fears, whether rational or irrational, realistic or unrealistic. Please clear all effects from the fears of others. All self-doubt, worry, confusion and anxiety. All fear of failure and fear of success. all linear time, past, present and future, traumas, shocks and experiences. All conscious and subconscious entrapments from self and others at any level. All associated negative self-beliefs, core beliefs, negative self-judgments, conscious or subconscious. The frequencies of any associated health issue. Any blocks to required finance. Any associated deep survival switching along with all associated survival emotions running. Please also clear anything else that hasn't been mentioned. And make any necessary 369 solfeggio corrections to clear all findings. Teams, now please clear all programming throughout space and time, which is held within the blueprint of the being you are working with, that is preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please clear all programming with associated deep survival switching, survival emotions, or projections from others. Please clear anything else that hasn't been mentioned from the blueprint of the being you are working with that is preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Please make any necessary 369 solfeggio corrections to clear all findings in the blueprint of the being you're working with. Teams, now please reprogram all coordinates of the blueprint of the being you are working with the perfect statement to reflect that their intention is already manifest and already a reality. Teams, we are repeating the clearings, but this time we are repeating to clear from within the energetic pathways leading from the blueprint of the being you're working with out into the quantum fields, the sea of all possibilities. Any blocks that may be left, we are clearing. Any stresses and subconscious resistance. Any remaining negative projections and jealousies from others. Clearing all associated emotions, connecting with these people. Any remaining personal fears, rational, irrational, realistic or unrealistic. Any remaining effects from the fears of others. Any self-doubt, worry, confusion and anxiety. Any fear of failure, fear of success. Any linear time, past, present and future traumas, shocks, experiences, and the memories of these. Any conscious and subconscious entrapments from self and others on any level. Any remaining associated negative self-beliefs, core beliefs, negative self-judgments, conscious or subconscious. the frequency memory of any associated health issues. Any remaining financial block. Any remaining deep survival switching and associated survival emotions. And anything else that hasn't been mentioned. And please make any necessary 369 solfeggio corrections to clear any findings. Teams, we are now repeating, this time within the energetic pathways, coming back from the quantum fields to the blueprint of the being you are working with. Please clear any self-sabotages, blocks from self, that are preventing this intention from successfully manifesting. Personal fears, whether rational or irrational, realistic or unrealistic. Fears from others. Any self-doubt, worry and confusion, anxiety, fear of success, any blocks to receiving, any associated deep survival switching and survival emotions. Anything else that hasn't been mentioned. And please make any necessary 369 solfeggio corrections to clear any findings. Teams, now please sweep in the manifested intention through all systems, right into the living matrix, sweeping away any remaining blocks. Sweep right through into the heart center and to all cells, physical and etheric. Please send the violet fire of light through all systems and bodies to clear any residue left from any blockages. Teams, please now anchor and secure the successful manifestation of the intention. Secure into all cells, physical and etheric, with great love, grace and ease. Teams, please now run and infuse any flower essence frequencies, nutrients, colored light, and any other frequencies required by the being you are working with, and adjust daily or as required, and continue to run and infuse these frequencies until full and successful manifestation of their intention has been achieved. We give our heartfelt deepest thanks to all teams and all beings who assisted in this manifestation healing transmission process. We now request to be returned to the earth plane, fully whole, fully present, grounded and intact on all levels. Thank you. Okay, everyone. It is done. Slowly open your eyes. Come gently back to the space we're in and have a wonderful stretch. That was long, wasn't it? How did it feel? So, we went out to the quantum fields, and we came back, and you've reprogrammed your blueprint with the fact that the manifestation has already happened. So, what do we do now? We wait. Yeah, as a comment, I'm extremely tired after that, but feel amazing. Thank you, Cyril. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this. And whoever's feeling really tired, just rest and relax now. And please, everybody, please keep me posted on what happens. Okay? So this is the first time I've done anything like that as a group. Usually the manifestation process that I work with is usually a one-to-one thing with client using energetic kinesiology. So I was very excited about that. So please keep me posted. Let me know what happens. And we will wind things up here for this evening. So have a wonderful evening, whatever you're doing. Love you all. Mwah. See you next week. Bye.
Humanity has been on an epic journey of discovery, learning the truth about the world we live in. New discoveries about the true origins of humanity, ancient history, free energy, as well as the systematic corruption of world governments are now on the forefront of our daily reality. Is the world headed towards destruction based on control and power? Or is an opportunity now being presented to shift and uplift into a higher consciousness? My name is Mel V, co-founder and creative director of Conscious Consumer Network, an independent broadcast network that was launched on the 1st of January 2015. In the last 3 years, Conscious Consumer Network has broadcast over 2,800 shows in multiple languages, featuring guests from across the world, whilst creating media that is aimed at the creation of a free, fair, peaceful, just, sustainable world. Conscious Consumer Network provides full training and an interactive support network for all broadcasters, and we are always looking for inspiring and educational content.
Hi, this is Lady Liberty.
And this is Miro Siegel.
In 2018, Conscious Consumer Network has expanded to multiple broadcast locations, increasing our availability and reach across the world, remaining on the cutting edge of independent media. If we wish to create a better world, we must first create better media, geared towards real education instead of indoctrination.
You guys really are what changing the world is going to be about. It's educating kids at a grassroots level.
Having become a pillar of stability in the turbulent world of independent media, we have even more going on in 2018. Conscious Consumer Network is a publicly funded network, and we rely on all of you to keep us on the air. Show your support for independent media by donating to our 2018 Network Support Fund. Dare to seek a better world. Support independent media.